Hello guys, welcome back to the news. There have been talks concerning Nyesom Wike being a betrayer and how he betrayed the aggrieved G5 governors of the People's Democratic Party by forming an alliance with the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is now the president-elect. And yes, the G5 governors had earlier agreed that they would support Peter Obi before the presidential elections. And then Nyesom Wike started showing some signs of forming an alliance with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And then boom, on the election day, the truth finally came out to the open, where we saw how Nyesom Wike made sure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu won Rivers State in the presidential elections. And ever since then, so many people have been pointing fingers at Nyesom Wike, calling him a betrayer, stating that he betrayed the G5, he betrayed the PDP, and he also betrayed the people of Rivers State. Which brings us to today's news report, as Tinubu will make Governor Wike a minister, but he will create problems to kick him out of office. This is coming from Ezekiel Inya Etok. Guys, the former governorship candidate of the ADC in Akwa Ibom State talked with the media about Wike and said that Wike is only looking for favor in the hands of Bola Tinubu, and it is nothing else than being made a minister in Tinubu's government. That is why he is doing all these things that he is doing now. Nya Etok said that Tinubu will make Wike a minister, but he knows Tinubu very well, that Tinubu is a man who does not take things lightly with betrayers. He said that Nyesom Wike is a betrayer and Tinubu cannot risk working with Wike in his government. He said, well, my country people, so many people have advised Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be mindful of a man like Wike, that Wike is just a betrayer, and at the end of the day, Governor Nyesom Wike will end up betraying Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he did to Atiku Abubakar. And yes, he made it known that Tinubu will make Wike a minister in his government, but Wike will not last long as a minister because Tinubu will create a problem to frustrate Wike, which will eventually cause him to be exited from the office as a minister. Now, this is coming from Ezekiel Inya Etok. Guys, this is really serious. I mean, he has stated that with the activities of Nyesom Wike and how Nyesom Wike have involved himself in anti-party activities to the extent of betraying his own party, the PDP, for the All Progressive Congress, that Tinubu cannot trust Nyesom Wike. It will make it, in fact, it will be very hard for Tinubu to trust Nyesom Wike because Tinubu have already seen Wike as a betrayal. And then, even if Tinubu ends up giving him a position, Tinubu will surely find a way to dismiss him from the office just a few years of assuming office. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. Well, Wike is a betrayer and too greedy, a selfish and a drunkard, and may God save Nigeria. Is this what Nyesom Wike is craving for? Well, Wike is a bad strategic thinker. He can only fool Rivers State people. You see, Inya Etong is an enemy of progress of Nigeria, and he is the hater of fairness, equity, and justice. Well, I know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is wise, and he will not tolerate such. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So you see, at this point, so many Nigerians are seeing Nyesom Wike as a green snake under a green grass, to the extent that some people have called him a betrayer. Yes, meanwhile, others see Nyesom Wike as a man of honor, as a man of integrity, who stood on his grounds and said, no, we want power to return to the South. And he made sure that that actually came to pass. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? Because before now, Nyesom Wike have stated that he will not support Atiku Abubakar if Ayoche Ayu remains the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. And as such, Wike and his G5 governors started, arguing and demanding that Ayoche Ayu must step down as the party's national chairman. I mean, they were asking for his immediate resignation if they were to back Atiku Abubakar. And all these started coming up when Nyesom Wike lost, the presidential primary election in 2022. And ever since then, there have been series of crises and chaos and tension between Nyesom Wike and Atiku Abubakar. But then, the G5, when they agreed that the power should rotate to the south, most Nigerians were thinking, okay, they will support or endorse Peter Obi. But then, to our greatest surprise, Nyesom Wike refused to disclose his preferred presidential candidate until the election day. And then we saw the outcome of everything, to the extent that the Benue governor, Samuel Ortom, expressed his disappointment in Nyesom Wike, calling him a betrayer. So my country people, as they be like this, so Mr. Ezekiel, the former governorship candidate of the ADC in Akwa Ibom, have stated that yes, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will make Governor Wike a minister. He will appoint him. He will give him an appointment, but then he will create problems for Wike and then get him kicked out of office. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.